Pisceana, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Pisceana, my cutie patootie, I'm going to be doing your reading for the full moon May 31st and then until the beginning of June. This will be a very specific reading for the full moon energy. It may resonate with you and it may not. So, Pisceana, as you can see, I woke up feeling really good, woke up feeling flawless, and I'm having my coffee and I'm starting off with you, okay, and Scorpio. So, dear Pisceana, I just want to thank to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much, my cutie patootie. I miss you so much. You know, I think I should start posting the water signs a little earlier. How about it? Okay. Now, Pisces, there is something here about this full moon energy illuminating a connection here for you in regards to a specific person. And of course, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at the main challenge, past, present, and future. Clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. So, Pisces, let's see what's going on and what is an important message. I am literally hours away from hitting the road to go to Colorado for my triathlon, so really excited for that. And I ran a half a marathon yesterday, 13 miles, like literally, just part of my training. Okay, okay, I have to cover her. So, Pisceana, your challenge is the world. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor, Daddy Emperor, okay, followed by the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So Pisces, your challenge here has a lot to do with the World card. And, you know, in Tarot, the World means a cycle coming to an end, okay? A cycle coming to an end. Completion here, that's what it means. I have to use a marker to cover her up. But the World typically talks about cycle that is ending, because, you know, Tarot starts with the Fool, ends with the World. There is something here, and this is your challenge, that you're debating whether you should end it or not. Kind of similar to what I also talked to Scorpio about. So a lot of you could be in the middle of deciding whether you want to end a connection here with somebody, whether you still want to hold on to them. Okay, I see here in the near future you also are going to show up. So again, you also have the Eight of Cups, okay, on your reading. So you are debating whether you should abandon a connection or not. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Some of you were dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Could be a Leo. So, in the past, Pisces, I see here that there is something about a spiritual connection with this relationship, but you just couldn't trust someone, okay? Seven of Swords. You just didn't seem to really fully trust a very specific person here in the recent past. A lot of questions in regards to someone's integrity. And you know, as a Pisces, you are literally one of the most intuitive signs out there. So it's a no-brainer for you. We're going to clarify this, and there's also something about your independence here. I think in the recent past, maybe you struggled a little bit with your financial independence, financial stability. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to get all the information for you in a moment. Now, Pisceana, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So, Sweetie Pie, you're in the middle of making the decision. I don't know if you're really 100% sold on it. This is a connection here. This could be a present relationship that you are dealing with. This could be a long distance relationship, different cultures, different backgrounds. You're standing in the middle of like two rocks. That's how we say in Armenian. Standing in front of two paths. Okay, should you walk away or should you disconnect? What should you do? We're going to clarify this and we're going to see what is it that you need to do. In the near future, you also have the Three of Wands, the Hangman, and the Seven of Cups. Pisces, can I just say something? Can we just you truly love this person, and I think that you have not let go of them. Seven of Cups, you're still thinking about it. The Hangman is the card of a Pisces, and the Two of Wands. So you're still debating because you're waiting you're anticipating, but also your intuition with the Hangman is telling you something is going to happen. And I've said this a few times in your reading specifically, and many of you said that's exactly what happened. I see here you seeing this person in your dream state, especially around the full moon, which is when you're going to watch this reading, okay? And the full moon energy is very potent for the next few days too. So a decision is still being made, okay? You could be dealing with one of the 4 fixed signs around the world card, which is your challenge, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So it looks like that there is going to be an opportunity here, okay, to have an equal give and take exchange energy between you and another person. I am strongly getting here that there is someone here that maybe they have a child, maybe they don't, or maybe you have a child. There's children involved in this picture. It could be literally, it could be metaphorically, okay? So someone is coming towards your way, Knight of Cups, this is love. Okay, there is a lot, this is a spiritual love. The Knight of Cups is not like other knights. This is a very romantic knight, okay? This Knight of Cups is very sensitive, sensible in a good way. I mean, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, they're all different knights. So I'm saying everyone is moving at a different pace, but this one is demure. This one is mindful. This one is romantic. This knight, literally, this one likes candles and kisses on the neck and hugging from behind while you're cooking into the kitchen. Like, it's giving Pisceana love romantic energy. Okay, so we're going to clarify this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. Also, at the end of the reading, I'm going to be pulling one hidden truth oracle card to see what is an important message for you. Now, Pisces, I also want to thank you for being such a great supporter of the channel. Thank you for going ahead and hitting the like button. Thank you for hyping, commenting, and showing up into the comment section. So I really appreciate you for that. So let's get into your let's get into the world here. See what is it that you need to know. The world. Something, honey. The world. Why are you closing this chapter? So, the world is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Devil here, and the Seven of Wands. Some of you are dealing with the Capricorn, okay? Ten of Swords. There has been a situation here. Obviously, something has really hurt you and hurt this person also. It's been a very difficult ending. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Emotionally speaking, spiritually speaking, it's just been super difficult, okay? Now, one of the things that I see here is that you and this person are at a distance from each other. You and this person, both of you struggle within your own feelings and emotions towards one another, meaning, there could be a third-party situation that could really create like that middle person thing, the triangulation that might be going on. And the long-distance situation could be also a factor here too. Another thing, Pisces, I see here that honestly, there could be some substance use also involved into the situation, one way, shape, or form, okay? Because I feel like that there is someone here that has some sort of an addiction that they're trying to overcome. You could be their addiction, I'm not surprised, but there is something here with the Devil that's just really kind of, that's why your challenge here is with the world, right? You're in the middle of like, should I close this chapter, Arman? Should I move forward? What do I do? And it's a challenge because the Seven of Wands is showing someone who is like fighting against it, who is challenged, who is struggling, right? So let's talk about the recent past here. And here is the thing. I also want to mention something, Pisces. There is a toxic cycle that's closing up finally. The Devil and the World, those are two major arcana cards. A toxic cycle is also closing up, just in general. I think probably that's a good thing. Okay, so in the recent past, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Sun. Some of you were dealing with the Leo. I think you invested into this relationship a lot, okay? A lot. There was a lot of love within this relationship, a lot of strong connection. Honestly, there could have been some money discrepancies going on in the past. Money, There is a money issue here, okay? It's the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. You might have felt that there was some sort of manipulation going on, because the Magician doesn't always mean manifestation. It also means misuse of power. Misuse of power, authority. So something here about finances specifically, okay? And someone's stability. Someone maybe was not being honest about it. So let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles for you in the recent past. Nine of Pentacles, stability. I think this affected your stability. Some of you maybe even lost a job, maybe changed a job. Something happened in the past, clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Some of you moved, okay, in the past. You maybe packed your shit and then you moved either to this person or away from this person. But I see here you really seeing this person into your life being like the one person that you could really have a forever connection, forever love here in the recent past. And you gave it a chance with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, High Priestess, let's talk about the High Priestess. Spiritual connection, definitely, okay, between you and this person. So the High Priestess is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups, and the King of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So you could have dealt with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe an Aquarius, because it's the card of Aquarius. Heartbreak, breakup that happened. And I think that in the recent past, for many of you, you saw this person to be the one, like I said, to build the Ten of Pentacles type of lifestyle together. It's a lifestyle. It's a family. It's a mega house. It's a mega home. It's a mega church. When they ask me, would you date a pastor? My question is, do he own a mega church? If he owns a mega church and he's paying and tight mine and he ain't straight, and I'm the one that's going to be collecting the building, fine, maybe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? So you wanted to build that mega house, that mega relationship with this person. So someone here, the person that you were dealing with, could have been Latino, Hispanic, okay? Could have been from South Africa, could have been from Australia, could have been from Armenia, could have been East Coast, West Coast, North, Southwest Canada, okay? Could have been Russia, Moscow, Germany, Egypt, parle le français, la French, Italiano, could have been from the UK, okay? Could have been from Antarctica, could have been from Mars, New Zealand. So in the past, there is something about this person also having facial hair features. Could be from Alabama or Tennessee too, okay? Or Arkansas or Minnesota. Facial hair features, beard, okay? This person also had the tendency to dress up very fashionably, okay? They love the fashion. It's like the world is their runway. Really. So the Eight of Cups here now, Pisceana, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. Are you really walking away? Is you really walking away? I'm doing your reading the last, but I want to make sure that I give the best wine to the last. That's how we say in Armenian. So I'm saying. So I'm going to go deep. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Oh, is you crazy? Cards cannot lie at all. It's always on point. Always. Okay? By the way, Pisces, have you ever noticed that everyone who hates you is an ugly loser and everyone who loves you is hot and funny? Clock that in, honey. Clock it in. Okay? So, the Lovers, you love this person. All right? Could be a Gemini. And you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. It's like the struggle here is, I see the signs and synchronicities as a Pisces that there is going to be a reunion and a reconciliation. And I'm feeling, you can feel the Wheel of Fortune is the positive shift that's about to happen. So I'm saying it's a cycle that's going to be leading towards more positive things. Because you're closing off a toxic cycle, the world and the devil. So that means that there is some sort of a toxic situation that's finally coming to an end. And honestly, this is going to sound cliche, but I'm going to take my time and I'm going to tell you about these Pisces. Because I know that you like the details. I know that you're the type of sign that, you know, you talk about the things a lot of times that people just maybe discard or avoid, or like, we don't want to talk about this, whatever. Honey, self-love, self-care. How many times have I told you, Pisces, you need to focus on yourself. You need to stop people-pleasing, over-giving, over-sharing, overextending yourself. This is about self-love. And the secret of manifestation, okay, I'm broken record. I just keep repeating myself and again, but I'm gonna tell you right now. It is about self-love. When you put your energy and pull your energy back into yourself and you say, you know, what things can I do today to focus on myself? Yes, it's been a difficult journey. I think about walking away from this person, not walking away. Can I just take my attention away from this person and from this situation and put it inwards? And just feel good about myself and change my frequency and raise my frequency is what you are doing. And that's what maybe I'm saying here, that's something that could potentially open up this line of communication and bring forth an opportunity where you can actually have a reunion with this person. Now, you are standing, some of you are also traveling. You could be a flight attendant or dealing with a flight attendant, something about flight and travel. The Two of Wands here is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups, and the Temperance. So you're healing right now. Maybe some of you are saying, you know what, I need to book a trip. I need to do something to just get out of the town, get out of the town and go to Pound Town to heal. Okay, Pisces. Some of you maybe are saying, you know what, I need to get out of this small town and I need to go to the Pound Town. And you're healing your heart and you're healing your energy. And I feel like for many of you in the present moment, Pisces, you're in this place of like, I need to take some time out. I need to focus. I need to meditate. I need to do breath work. I need to stabilize myself, okay? And I'm also seeing here some of you are quitting. Maybe you're quitting drinking. You might have some bad people around you or bad company or people who influence you very negatively. So you're choosing to also disconnect from that, from this kind of people. Okay, just so you know. Now, Four of Wands, there's a relationship here unfolding for you. I think you are really healing. And this is someone, this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo also, or Aquarius. This is someone that's also healing as well. There is this person, they're in quietude. They keep it quiet. This is a very detached sign that you're dealing with. Four of Wands is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Tower, and the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Cups, Five of Swords, excuse me. So here is the thing. Someone is going through a tower moment. This could be you, this could be this person, could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. Someone is going through a shocking tower moment. And it's making them, with the Six of Swords, to move forward. It's forcing them to move forward, to make some sort of a solid decision here, to disconnect from a situation that no longer serves them. And there is a relationship that's collapsing down of some sort. This could be the devil situation, someone who maybe ended up being with another person, and that's a change of events that are happening, Pisces, okay? And this is happening fast, and someone is going to talk to you, so you just know. Someone is going to talk to you with the Seven of Wands. So in the future, you have the Three of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Cups. Pisces, there is something about cruises or cruise ships. Someone could be on a cruise. Now, the Three of Wands is an indicator of some sort of news coming towards you. It's coming from afar. You get what I'm saying? So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, and the Temperance. So it's coming from this person, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This person wants to talk about the heartbreak, because the Three of Swords being in front of the King of Wands, excuse me, that's an indicator that this person want to talk. They want to conversate, okay, about this situation. And you have the Hangman. So the Hangman here in the near future is talking about, it's basically an indication of you have been in this place of a delay. This is the card of a Pisces, by the way. Okay, the spiritually evolved person. You know why they called it a Hangman, Pisces? Just so you know, for the record. Y'all know I didn't just get up and shuffle them cards and do tarot. I studied tarot. I know tarot. I'm still learning a lot about it. Then it's the card of a Pisces. They hung him upside down because he was a rebellious person, because he didn't conform to the society. And you as a Pisces, okay, duality. There is two sides of you, okay? You can go up the current against the current, you can go with the current. You do what you want. Okay? Can nobody tell you what to do? So in the past, they hung him upside down because he was rebellious. He went against the societal, he or she, right? Went against the societal norms of those times, Pisces. Ruled by Neptune, okay? The ruler of illusions and dreams and visions and imagination. And you know imagination is your weapon. You know that. That's why a lot of the people who created big arts and music and everything out there, a lot of these people are Pisces. Okay? Because it takes a Pisces to really strike a chord in someone's heart or to tell a story that's very compelling, and at the same time it could be entertaining, but also it's very like emotional. So I'm saying, okay, and I have those kind of conversations with my Pisces friends, so I know what I'm talking about. So I'm saying, and my special Pisces friends. So the Hangman, something is being eliminated for you, okay, the head that's being eliminated, clarified by the World, the Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. Iconic, heroic, one of a kind. What's coming to the realization is that there is a cycle, the world, that is being closed up because someone is having an epiphany and there is going to be a new opportunity coming towards your way with the Ace of Wands. Cannot make this up. So I'm saying you can rewind back and you can watch it again. But this is about Pisces, someone opening up to you and a new opportunity unfolding for you. Because the world is like, it's a completion, it's a cycle that's coming to an end around this full moon. And you have the Seven of Cups. So you could be having confirmations coming to you in your dreams. I just got the hummingbird. I don't know if hummingbird is significant for you. I just saw that in my mind's eye. Maybe that's a tattoo, or maybe you have like some sort of a jewelry of a hummingbird that could be very significant. Seven of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Star. Aquarius energy, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it's a transformation, it's a reformation, it's a renaissance, it's a resurrection. Okay, the Death card. So the Death card here means a rebirth. Someone is going through a major rebirth. And then you have the Star. It can never be dark. Okay? Even though you have been going through the dark night of the soul, things have been very challenging. It's not going to stay that way, okay? So things are changing. Things are shifting big time, Pisceana. And I do see here that for many of you with the King of Pentacles, this person, it's like you would never really think this person could go like such a transformation, but I think they are. They're having an ego death. Okay, something is really transforming within them big time. And there is an opportunity here that's going to come. There's an offer that's going to be headed towards your way. Okay, now let's get the Hidden Truth Oracle card message here to see what do you need to know. Honey buns, cutie patootie. What do you need to know? Literally cannot make this up. I love you. Okay, there's a lot of love here. That's why, and I want you. This is insane. And you know, there is a lot of cards that can come up from this deck. I love you and I want you. Cannot make this up. And there is all kinds of cards here, right? It's time for me to heal and everything. But those were the cards that I just followed the flow of the energy and they're coming out. I want you and I love you. So this is about Pisces, you really knowing that, you know, even though it feels like something has ended, what if this ending is a toxic situation finally coming to an end? What if this ending, and let me get your advice too, what if it's something that you're letting go, the detachment is helping you to have this toxic cycle come to an end, okay? So let's get the advice, dear Pisces. What is the advice? Very, very good reading. Three of Cups, the Devil again, and the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So I'm saying them nights be coming towards your way. Very interesting Capricornian energy here, by the way. Someone here could be at the cusp of a Capricorn, or have Capricorn in their birth chart, but girl, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. You haven't let them go, they haven't let you go. But here is the thing. The advice here is the Four of Pentacles, see how tightly she's holding on to this, right? What is it, Pisces, that you may be holding on to subconsciously that maybe you didn't know? And I asked this question myself too. Would I date myself? What are the things that I can change? What are the things that I can improve? Right? Just like Michael Jackson says, look at the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror, know thyself, is the biggest thing for people to really know themselves. So this has a lot to do with self-reflection. I have no doubt you're doing that, but maybe there is something that you may need to let go of, an expectation, a habit, or there is some sort of a obsession that you need to release and just let this situation unfold organically. And also at the same time, I feel like that you're doing the right thing by protecting your energy and your resources, by knowing that if someone here is still involved with a third-party situation, if there is something super toxic, you won't reunite with this person until they come correct. That's another thing that I'm noticing here as an advice for you. Okay, because the Devil and the Three of Cups could indicate that maybe this person wants to reunite for some of you, right? But there is still like this lingering energy. It could be that the devil could be a third party, substance abuse could be a third person, right? Like, do you want to open up your doors? Do you want to open up your gates down there and up there to this person and to this situation that they haven't done the work, okay? So gotta look out for the green flags, and then you're gonna see what's gonna happen for the rest. So, Pisceana, pray for me. Keep me in your prayers and your thoughts. I'm basically I'm packing up to go to the triathlon. I'm coming back, okay, from Colorado. So I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope this reading helped and resonated, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.